It's over to did I get over y'all? It's 4 in the morning and I've been missing your affection. 4 in the morning and I've been missing our connection.
The video says, I think we're starting to forget about Dwyane Wade. And I don't know if that's true, though. I don't know if that's true.
Dwyane Wade was never supposed to be forgotten. Dwyane Wade was never supposed to be forgotten.
Is my cam on 30 frames per second? I don't know. How could I tell? I don't know. I just look dumb as it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Speed. Why did you say that? Clip.
One of the greatest guards in NBA history, yet
That's definitely 30 frames. No, that's not. Bro, I'm 60 frames per second right now. Watch this. You seen all the movements. Let me check the stats. Properties. Custom. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Where did it go? You know what? We're going to leave it at that. Go back. Come on, cancel. One more time. You're about to be done. You trolling me? No, I'm not doing it again.
somehow he's the one people overlook. It was all about Shaq, then LeBron, and hey, what was Kobe up to? D-Wade found himself in the shadows. Even at his peak, he won a championship, Miami into a powerhouse, and then saw injuries take him out of the spotlight. And before he knew it, Wade County had become LeBron's team. But the thing is, he welcomed it. Dwyane was willing to sacrifice because winning mattered more. He took pay cuts, gave up power and superstardom to watch his team reach the pinnacle. But in the end, all that loyalty meant nothing. When he came to get the money he deserved, Miami pushed him out of his own house. The man who made the Heat relevant wasn't even appreciated by the team he had sacrificed everything for. And in a way, that was Wade's entire career. An all-time great who never got treated like one.
Well, before injuries, I'm like, MJ, I'm coming for you.
Bro, Dwyane Wade did get treated like an all-time great. Like, I know what he's saying, but that's not true. Now, what happened was Miami did not reward his loyalty and his sacrifices at the end of his career. They was on some bull. Like, D-Wade obviously took a pay cut so Bosh and Braun can come over there. And he was, when it was time for his contract to be up, Pat Riley was like, nah, we not gonna pay you. Which was the nuttiest shit. Like,
Dwyane Wade's playstyle was constantly on full throttle. He played every game like his life
just want me to be a little transparent. I ain't Dwyane Wade. What the hell is you talking about?
was on the line, which was a reflection
Stop that. Oh my God. Whose car was that? Hey, get that out of the chat.
of his childhood. Growing up on the south side of Chicago, Wade was surrounded by drugs, gang culture, and poverty. His mother was a victim of that life. She battled substance abuse and was in and out of jail, leaving Dwyane on his own to figure out how to live in this violent world. But in 1990, he got his lifeline. At 8 years old, Wade's father stepped in, took custody, and moved him into his place in a different part of town, changing the trajectory of his life. In the early 90s, his father introduced him to basketball, and as a Chicago native during this time, Michael Jordan was everything. He was the hero Dwyane wanted to model his game after, and he did a damn good job. By his senior year in high school, Wade was the best player in the state. However, colleges were hesitant to recruit him because of his bad grades. All of them except Marquette.
Man, y'all remember when colleges used to pretend like they gave a fuck about grades? I'm not trying to be a scientist. I know how to dunk and shoot. You want me to come to your school to dunk and shoot? Just faking. And then they use that as an excuse to be like, nah, we not paying them. They getting free scholarships. Who the said I want to be a physical therapist? And I remember, I used to hate when people used to when the college athletes said they want to be paid, I want to say like the typical person that worked a regular job would be like, hell nah, they don't deserve to be paid. They're getting a free scholarship. Bro, I don't give a fuck about this. When I get that paper, I'm gonna rub my feet on it. They making millions from me. That shit was nuts.
Took a shot on the kid, and despite missing his freshman season due to academic ineligibility, Dwyane put in work off the court and earned the green light for his sophomore season. Right out the gates, D-Wade became one of the best players in the country, despite playing the season with a torn meniscus.
Real niggas.
So that offseason, he had his left meniscus removed, sacrificing long-term health for a quicker return to the court. A decision that seemed right for now. In 2003, Wade shook the nation, leading Marquette to the Final Four, which skyrocketed his draft stock into the top 10. Yeah, D-Wade was still overlooked, an afterthought, and a draft headlined by generational talents. But whoever lands him is about to hit gold.
With the 5th pick in the 2003 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Dwyane Wade from Marquette University.
Drafted 5th overall, Dwyane Wade was off to Miami, a city where its bright lights and endless beaches masked a franchise searching for a purpose. The Heat had fallen into mediocrity after a decade of early playoff exits. They were desperate for a savior who can electrify the city and lead them to glory, and that hero had fallen right into their lap. As a rookie, D-Wade took a team that won 25.
Also, daily reminder, the Miami Heat are the biggest dick riders in the NBA, and I'm going to stand on that business. I'm sorry if you're a Heat fan, but I don't care. Them niggas retired Michael Jordan jersey. That nigga ain't never put that shit on ever. Y'all niggas dick riding. You look up in the stands, 23 retired. Stop, bro. Dick riding like a motherfucker.
Games the previous season to the playoffs, where we saw flashes of superstardom. In his first postseason game with the clock winding down, he crosses over and floats home the game winner with 1 second left. The Heat, however, would go on to lose in round 2, but that's all Miami had to see. This was the savior they'd been looking for. In fact, they were so confident in the kid that they went all in.
The major headline around the league tonight: the Los Angeles Lakers and Miami Heat have agreed to a trade.
Our loss
that will
is their
send
gain,
Shaquille O'Neal,
unfortunately.
one of the greatest big men of all time, to sunny South Florida.
Shit.
Miami's two-headed monster.
Excuse me, sir? Why did you comment some dicks deserve to be rolled? Are you okay? Are you okay? Matter of fact, you the first nigga to stream. I'm sitting in the bed. Get your ass out there and go to bed, bro. Go to bed. You should have not got the note. You should have missed this one. Let's keep this going. And what the fuck you mean I mean?
Miami's two-headed monster bulldozed through the NBA in 2005. Shaq was his dominant self, while D-Wade became one of the elite two-way players in the game. On defense, he had a sixth sense for steals and deflections, and could block shots like a center. While on offense, he was a one-man fast break. No one could stay in front of him.
Nigga got out
so
ring,
much
bro.
so that Shaq nicknamed him
It's good, though.
the Flash. And the only thing that could slow him down was an injury. Up 3-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals against the defending champions, Wade missed Game 6 due to a strained rib muscle. Detroit won, seized the momentum, and won Game 7 to make it to the finals. Had it not been for the injury,
Well, never mind, because the Lakers supposed to get that ring. We know how that story ended.
the Heat likely play for a championship. But you can't get caught up in that what-if mentality in this league. It's just the nature of the sport. This had to happen. It was the spark. Wade put the league on notice in 2006, leaping up to 27 points a night and leading the Heat to 52 wins as the second seed in their conference. They'd go on to beat his hometown Bulls in 6 in round 1, torch the Nets in 5, and in an Eastern Conference Finals rematch against the 64-win Pistons, the Flash took care of unfinished business. He averaged 26 points on 62% shooting with 5 boards, 5 dimes, and elite defensive play to miraculously make it to the
I'm not gonna lie, them stats, Wade was frying their ass, nigga. He was frying the shit out of the Pistons.
NBA
Wait, I'm
Finals.
looking the wrong way. Oh, yeah.
Bad news, they're facing Dirk Nowitzki right smack in the middle of his prime. And it was a reality check. A 2-0 series deficit right off the rip. It seemed like it was all too much too soon for D Wade, and with Shaq getting double teamed into oblivion, the Heat looked dead in the water. They needed a spark, a miracle, a savior.
Hey man, skip this! I'm sorry, brother.
This city will
I'm
host its
sorry.
first ever NBA Finals game. But their beloved Heat, who's in a desperate situation, in need of a win, trailing the Dallas Mavericks 2 games to nothing. Wade, let's go! 1-point game. Into the basket. It's lob, knocked away, and the Miami Heat right back in the NBA Finals. Walker to O'Neal. The NBA Finals are
Wade
tied
and
at 2
Shaq.
games apiece.
That shit ain't fair, gang.
Wade pulls up.
I'm sorry, Dirk.
Dwyane Wade again. Wade looking.
Bro, basketball back then, listen.
Tie game.
I don't want to be one of them people that idolize the past so much, but shout out to OKC for keeping the tradition going. Basketball games back then just looked so much better because the crowd was all on one page, nigga. They was all wearing them fucking playoff shirts. Bro, that shit matter in basketball. It looked fire. OKC is one of the only teams. I think the Pacers did a solid job too with one of them games. But nobody do it better than OKC. You know what's funny too? The Jazz, surprisingly. The Jazz. But OKC fans, boy, they wear them shirts. They be what do you call it? They be shunning niggas for not wearing them. They be like, yo, he on camera, this nigga not wearing his shirt. Bro, bring them back. I like that.
And Miami wins again to take a 3-2 lead. The NBA season could come to an end tonight. The Miami Heat win and they're champions.
Look at Dallas, not following the rules.
Wade, now are you going to foul? Terry puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Wade. The Miami Heat, they've done it. They win their first championship in franchise history.
Congratulations, 2006 MVP, Dwyane Wade.
In just his third season at 24 years old, D Wade put up 34 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block per game to win the championship.
Wait, why you say Mark Cuban jinxed the Mavericks parade before Game 3? What happened? Third season. Let me move out of the way. Damn, them stats is insane. Well, you know, I'm gonna just keep my camera here, but I'm gonna just turn it off. Them stats is nuts.
And the finals MVP, hand delivered by Shaq. I mean, look at the numbers this dude put up after going down 2-0. It's one of the great finals carry jobs.
Good God, nigga. 42, 13, and 2. Plus, don't forget the 2 steals. 36, 6, 3, 1, and 1. I'm back with the defense. 43, 4, 4, 3 steals. Then in Game 6, 36 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. My God. Man, he put y'all niggas in the Gunther chokehold. He wasn't playing with niggas.
Ever. For the first time in his career, Wade wasn't overshadowed. He was the man, and being the 5th pick in the draft just 3 years ago now seems like the steal of the
fucked up about it
decade.
too, bro.
This kid has the potential to become one of the greats. But you know what they say, the quicker you rise, the harder you fall.
Wade has the most blocks of all guards? I believe it.
The NBA landscape is an unforgiving beast. Think of it as a carousel. One day you're the greatest player in the world, riding high in the spotlight, praised as the next Michael Jordan. Then things don't go your way, and suddenly the ride spins out of control and throws you off, as it finds any excuse to put someone else in your place. Someone new, someone fresh. D-Wade experienced it firsthand. Chasing a repeat in 2007, Wade dislocated his left shoulder. Miami lost in round 1. He undergoes surgery on both his shoulder and his left knee as the spotlight snaps to another young superstar fresh off a finals appearance. In 2008, Miami cratered with a 15-67 record. They traded Shaq, and with nagging pain to that left knee that's been bothering him since college, Wade was shut down for the second half of the season. And now, just like that, the league had moved on, leaving him in the shadows. So how about a reintroduction on the world's biggest stage? Prior to his rookie season, Dwyane Wade was on that 2004 Olympic roster that suffered one of the greatest meltdowns in USA basketball history. Fast forward to Beijing in 2008, and Wade had redemption on his mind, both for his country and himself. As part of the USA's Redeem team with the likes of Kobe, LeBron, Carmelo, and Bosh, it was Wade who led the team in scoring to capture the gold medal. An achievement that Dwyane later called the most important moment of his career. It was his reintroduction to the world, and above all, he was finally healthy. Back in the NBA, the Flash was on that type of timing once again. The speed, the pop, the explosive athleticism, it was all back. He won the scoring title, averaging 30 points per game, alongside 5 boards, 7 dimes, 2 steals, and a block in one of the all-time seasons we've seen from a guard. Oh,
you don't need no more sports stuff, addict.
Wade with a steal.
Hey, bro,
Wade puts it up for the win. Yeah,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm dead ass. I'm addicted to somebody like sports shit, bro.
09 D-Wade had me floating. Was he MVP worthy? No. But he did finish 3rd in voting behind LeBron and Kobe, and 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year voting as well.
Oh, let me look at them top guys' numbers, bro. Points per game. What we gonna look at first and foremost? No. Yeah, is this points? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's per game. All right, points. Boom. Wade averaged 30. Let's round up. Kobe 27. We're gonna round down for Bron. Bron 28. Wade got him cooked. I go to the basic stats, I'm gonna be honest. Assists. Wade had 8 of them bitches. He averaged about 8 assists a game. LeBron averaged 7. Kobe averaged 5. Wade averaged 2 steals. I could average just for Kobe 2 steals. By rule, I should. But Wade was cooking with the steals. They all, whatever. They all did their thing with steals this year. Him and LeBron basically same with blocks. He got the field goal percentage. Worst 3-point percentage. Worst free throw. Shit, Wade was cooking though.
He did finish 3rd in voting behind LeBron and Kobe.
What you say, Chris Paul what? Chris Paul get 3. Matter of fact, my boy Brandon Roy came at 9 on the list. Yao Ming. Who the fuck gave my nigga Yao Ming that 1 vote?
Kobe, and 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year voting as well. Wade was at his peak, re-established as one of the top.
That nigga name is not Ming Yao.
No, but he did finish 3rd in voting.
Yao Ming!
Voting behind LeBron and Kobe, and 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year voting as well. Wade was at his peak, re-established as one of the top players in the world. The season, however, ended in the first round. And I mean, at this point, another championship was an afterthought. Dwyane was virtually alone. The team was a mix of young and old role players with no sense of identity. And surprisingly, we'd see the same roster in 2010. Coming off a career-defining season, Wade had to suffer another first-round exit with no help around him. Heat fans found it baffling how management wouldn't get their superstar any help. But little did they know that Pat Riley had something cooking behind the scenes. The reinforcements.
Was it Pat Riley? I thought LeBron them came together and figured that out. I thought LeBron them came together and did that. They give Pat Riley credit for that? Oh, it's both okay.
Can you feel it? South Florida is electric, knowing the Miami Heat has now secured 3 of the NBA's biggest names to play right here next season.
Tonight, the trio is complete. LeBron James joining Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh to play for the Heat.
The days of having no help in Miami were over. The reigning back-to-back MVP LeBron James and multi-time All-Star Chris Bosh were joining Wade in the 305, creating the most polarizing big three the sport has ever seen. And it was showtime. Lobs, slams, posters, speed, flash, you name it. They were a transition nightmare. They won 58 games and thrashed the East to get to the finals, where Wade would meet the same man whom he stole the title from 6 years ago. The encore, however, fell short. Miami collapsed, losing to Dallas and...
Man, bro, one of the best days of my life and also one of the worst days of my life. They made me root for Dallas sports, but let me tell you what, I put that hate that I had towards Dallas sports to the side, man. This is when we had that petty rivalry. And it felt good to shit on all these fake-ass Heat fans I seen in the state of Texas. Look, I want to talk to Texas residents and Texas residents only right now for this brief moment. Excuse me, the rest of the other states. You niggas was nasty for wearing all that Heat gear. Before this happened, I would have been lucky to see one Heat jersey. When that nigga went, most niggas I knew had a Heat shirt. You're a nasty motherfucker. Couldn't believe it. It was pretty sick. Do better. You let us down. All right, the rest of y'all can come back.
6 in one of the all-time finals shockers. Wade played to his usual standard, but the newly acquired King did not. There was a lack of focus and hesitancy in his game. It wasn't caused by bad blood, but rather an underlying tension between Dwyane and LeBron.
Laker fan, by the way, no, it's a difference, bro. I've been a Laker fan. I just stayed on the Lakers. Y'all, them niggas was not old. If a nigga's a Heat fan from Texas, I can't say nothing to you. That'd be fucking hypocritical of me. But y'all was just wearing another team last year. All of a sudden, man, I been fucking with the Heat though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, Lonzo Mourning. Shut up, nigga. You a liar. You're a liar.
Braun. No one knew whose team it was during that 2011 run. It was a your turn, my turn, evenly sharing the load type of dynamic, and it led to failure. So Wade took it upon himself to hand over the car keys and take a step back, as he told LeBron, "You're the best player in the world. We'll follow your lead."
I remember that
most notably, I don't want another scoring title. I'm trying to win. How many other players of Wade's caliber would willingly take a step back and sacrifice everything to let the better player lead them to victory? Wade put his pride to the side. He had no ego. It was all about winning.
They're not
and over the next 2 seasons,
whack. That's corny.
They did a whole lot of it.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Game 1 of the 2012 NBA Finals.
You're funny. Appreciate you, gang.
The 2 best teams, led by arguably the 2 best players on the planet.
Stole my nigga KD ring, man, because y'all niggas want to make the fucking Justice League. That's why he had to run it back.
Now drives, nice feed to Wade. Wade finds Bosh. Right.
Yeah, they stole
it. Gets in the lane. The runner is good. And a foul. Chalmers sets, puts it up. That will go. James rifle pass to Wade. Oh, what a pass. Tries a 3. Bang! LeBron James from downtown. Stolen again in the open floor.
I dead ass hate this Heat team. I hate these niggas.
Westbrook backs it in. And a foul.
The Miami Heat
God, I don't gotta turn on TV and watch
NBA champions. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted. The American Airlines Arena is hot, and it's where the 23rd...
I remember they was on LeBron dick so damn bad. Oh my God, LeBron not playing with the headband no more. Oh God. Big Brad, you sure you don't want to play with it? I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. Get off that weak ass team. Fuck. Man, shit. That shit was pissing me off, bro. I swear this was a bad time. Man, I'm locked back into my NBA shit, bro. I'm locked back in. This was a bad time for me.
NBA Finals begins. Oh, he gets in and throws it down. 4 to shoot. Parker, thread the needle. Oh, block from James. Tough assignment. Wade sidesteps. James catches, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His 3-pointer. Bang! Tie game.
Nigga, fat ass shoe on the line, bro. He wearing Team J's, bro. This nigga wearing 28s. His foot was on the fucking line. That's a 2. That's a 2. And then Chris Bosh fouled Danny Green. I'm dying on that hill. I'm the only nigga left on this hill. He fouled Danny Green, bro.
5 seconds remaining. James drives, kicks out Battier for 3.
I seen it. Shit, we both seen that shit. They gonna tell us we wrong.
Back-to-back titles for the Heat. The 2013 NBA championship resides once again in Miami.
You're blind. No, I'm not. These glasses are for show.
In 2012, the Heat manhandle a thunderous OKC squad before running it back in 2013 against Duncan and the Spurs to secure back-to-back championships. All those sacrifices were absolutely worth it. D. Wade is a 3-time champ with a legacy that is all but cemented. But hold on, a three-peat's on the horizon. In 2014, Miami was back in the NBA Finals, facing the Spurs once again with history on their mind. But Wade was bad. Years of injury.
Didn't that shot ruin your barbecue? Why are you acting as if you don't know? You do know that it did it. You know that. Let's not keep telling the same stories. Let's let some of them die.
Injuries and surgeries had finally caught up to him. There was no spring in his step. That legendary speed burst was gone. He was a shell of himself. The result? Miami got smoked in 5.
What move was worse, KD or LeBron? Listen, I'm not here to have that conversation because I stopped caring about the LeBron move as soon as KD went over there to Golden State and fried them niggas. One of the best days of my life. Hey, that nigga KD, let me tell you what, bro. That was a basketball masterclass, nigga. Oh, God, nigga. Hey, bro. Hey, that nigga was on that court pulling up from everywhere, nigga. Bang! Bang! Nigga can't even get blocks. I'm over here, nigga. Shit was amazing, bro. This better not be that fucking pig going wee.
Wait.
Yeah, bro, listen, the KD shit was cooking. KD was cooking, bro. KD was cooking, man. Where that video go?
As it marked the end of the Big 3 era.
They couldn't stop, KD. You see that shit? They couldn't stop my nigga, man. Boy, that nigga was saying what now? Man, I might gotta watch some highlights, man. Boy, that nigga was everywhere, boy. That shit was crazy, man. That was some good basketball, bro. Some people hate that period. I don't understand how you hate good basketball.
In South Beach. That same offseason, LeBron made his way back home to Cleveland, leaving a crippled Wade to carry the burden in Miami. And even though he didn't have to, Dwyane took an $11 million pay cut to help the Heat rebuild a contender. But it never materialized. Over the next 2 years, Miami's empire collapsed. Wade couldn't carry a team like he once did, and the Heat knew it. Come the 2016 offseason, D-Wade's contract was up, and it was time to re-sign, hoping to finally get compensated after years of pay cuts.
He deserved time to Whiteside was cooking.
But no, Pat Riley lowballed him as they prioritized other players over the face of their franchise. This is the same guy who
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, the Whiteside I get.
Prioritized other players over the face of their franchise.
Listen, I know I'm an older player, but goddamn, show me some respect. You giving this nigga 50 mil. Show me some respect, bro.
This is the same
respect. No, I'm not gonna respect Tyler. No. Not over Wade.
Same guy who took the Heat from nothing to something to everything, sacrificing money, health, and his body over and over again to win championships for a franchise that just spat in his face. In fact, not once throughout his entire career was D. Wade the highest paid player on the Miami Heat
That's
roster.
nuts.
Did you hear him complain? No, he put his head down and went to work. Wade deserved every single penny, but management didn't think so. They overlooked him. Just days later, Dwyane left the only team he's ever known to sign with his hometown Chicago Bulls.
This was not it.
He was gone.
Worst days of my life.
In his twilight years, D. Wade lived out his childhood dream of playing for the Bulls. A year later, he was off to Cleveland to team up with LeBron one last time before being shipped back to Miami to end
man. We just can't stop tonight. We just can't stop.
It's good.
Boy, what the fuck?
At the buzzer.
Man. The Cavs wave. Pat Riley, you'll pay for your problems, man.
Team up with LeBron one last time before being shipped back to Miami to end his career. In 2019, Dwyane announced that he'd be retiring at the end of the season, setting the stage for a well-deserved farewell tour. And for just a moment in time, D. Wade could soak in the spotlight. He wasn't overshadowed by an injury, a teammate, or a contract dispute. This was all about him, receiving the love and recognition he had waited for his entire career.
Listen, but I'm not gonna lie, this was a great video. It was a great video.